Okay, here we have another question of probability, and this question is from June 2017, paper 1, question 24. A bag contains n balls. 3 of the balls are white. 2 balls are taken from the bag at random without replacement. Okay, so here we have 3 balls are white and the remaining balls will be not white as it is given on the tree diagram. Also they are saying to complete the tree diagram. So altogether we have n balls, so the probability of white is 3 upon n. Now how many balls are not white? For not white, as we know that the total balls are n, and if we subtract the number of white balls from n, we will get the number of not white balls. Okay, so how many not white balls we have? N minus 3. So to find the probability of not white balls, we will write n minus 3 divided by total we have n balls. Okay, so it will be n minus 3 upon n. Now, if the first ball is white and the second ball is again white, so as we know that here we have a case of without replacement. So when we pick one white ball, we will not keep it back. We will keep that ball outside and select the next white ball from the remaining 2 balls. So how many white balls are remaining in the bag? 2. So in numerator we have written 2. And in denominator we will reduce 1. So when we reduce 1 from the total n, so it will be n minus 1. So here we have n minus 1. Now if the first ball is white and the second ball is not white, so how many not white balls we have? N minus 3. Okay, and divided by, as we have taken first ball and that was white, so the denominator will be n minus 1. We will reduce 1 in the denominator. Now, if the first ball is not white and the second ball is also not white, then what we will do? We will reduce both numerator and denominator. So if we reduce both numerator and denominator, here we will have n minus 3 minus 1 upon n minus 1. So now when we simplify this, it will be n minus 4 upon n minus 1. Okay, one after the other. If we select the same color, then we will reduce both numerator and denominator. So when we reduce both numerator and denominator as 1 less, so n minus 3 minus 1, and in denominator we will write n minus 1. So minus 3 and minus 1 will be equal to minus 4. So n minus 4 upon n minus 1. Now let's see what are they saying in the next part, because we have completed first part. Now in the second part they are saying the probability that both balls are white is 1 upon 5. Show that n square minus n minus 90 is equal to 0. So here we will multiply the probability of both white, because here they are saying the probability of both white is 1 upon 15. So probability of white and white is equal to 1 upon 15. So the first white is 3 upon n, multiply by, for the second white is 2 upon n minus 1, is equal to 1 upon 15. Now let's simplify this. So we will get the given equation. So 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, and it will be n minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 15. Now if we cross multiply this, it will be 6 multiplied by 15 is equal to n and n minus 1. 6 multiplied by 15 is equal to 90, is equal to n square minus n. Now when we shift this 90 on the right hand side, so n square minus n minus 90 is equal to 0. So we have got the given equation. Okay, we have to show that n square minus n minus 90 is equal to 0. So here we showed it. Now in the last part they are saying find the value of n. So here we have a quadratic equation. So it's up to you, either apply a quadratic formula to find the value of n or break the middle term and then find the value of n. Now here we have quadratic equation as n square minus n minus 90 is equal to 0. So if we break the middle term, in the middle one we have just 1, and when we multiply two numbers we must get 90, and when we add or subtract those two numbers it should be 1. So 10 times 9 is 90 and 10 minus 9 is equal to 1. So if we substitute these two factors here, it should be minus 10n and plus 9n. We will keep negative sign with the bigger number. So when we subtract it, we will get the sign of the middle one. Minus 90 is equal to 0. Now if we take n as common, so n minus 10 is left. And if we take plus 9 common, so n minus 10 is left, is equal to 0. So n minus 10 and n plus 9 is equal to 0. When we keep both equal to 0 separately, so n minus 10 is equal to 0, so n is equal to 10, and then n minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, n plus 9 is equal to 0, so n is equal to minus 9. So we have got two answers, but it will be neglected. Why? Because n is the number of balls. It cannot be negative. So we will accept the positive answer. So the value of n is 10. Okay, I hope you have understood this question. Thank you.